It's been a while since I've done a What the Hell Is That? So tonight we're going to talk about jack stands. That's this guy right here. We use them to hold up vehicles while we work on them. But as you can see here, this is not a vehicle. This is the mower for the tractor. I needed to get the blades off, and the best way was to jack it up and undo it because it's a little bit too heavy for me to lift. So there's jack stands underneath, and I used the big jack to lift it up. And I just lifted up one corner at a time. Technically I lift up one end at a time, but I put a jack under each corner one at a time because it kind of wants to lean one way or the other. That said, I've never quite trusted them, so I always have a backup or more jack stands than I need. So these are probably 2-ton jack stands, these little guys here. And then on the front are 3-ton jack stands. I always kind of double up when I'm using a jack stand. You'll see the memes where they're showing the Harbor Freight jack stands creaking. Look, buy some good ones. These are all made in China. These ones are probably, these are old. These were my dad's, and they say made in China on them. But they do fine. They were cheap at the time. I'm sure they were 20 or 30 bucks. The 3-ton jack stands were about 50 bucks, but it seems like a lot of money whenever you buy them. If you buy yourself some nice ones, you won't have to worry about it. The Harbor Freight ones are probably okay, as long as you know the weight of the vehicle that you're working on. And for when I purchase jack stands, I assume weight of vehicle to be the minimum rating. So if my truck weighs 2 tons, I'm going to use a 3-ton jack stand. Okay? Are you holding up the entire weight of the vehicle? Absolutely not. But if you have all that capacity behind it, you don't have to worry. And I just realized that this strap, one of these is on the wrong side, and it's bothering me now. So, that said, buy yourself a couple of jack stands when you're working on your vehicle. If you jack up your vehicle, you should put stands underneath of it. Your jack is just not rated to sit there and hold it forever. Remember, most of them, most of them are just rated for 1/4 of the vehicle. And there's a lot of them out there now that are made out of plastic or synthetic materials, which is fine for their limited use. That said, I'm going to have a steel jack stand, and you can see my jack for the truck just laying in the dirt there because I forgot to pick it up the other day when I changed the tire. So what the hell is that? This was a rambly video. This is a jack stand. We use them to lift and to hold vehicles up after we have jacked them up. They're important. You should have one in your garage if you do any type of work on your vehicle, on your tractor, or even on your lawnmower, because these are great for, as you can see, holding up mower decks while we work on them. It's so much more solid, it's so much more safe than just relying on a jack alone. Jack stands. What the hell is it? That's a jack stand. Get yourself one.